We will be at the Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee on the 15th and 16th of September, which is the end of this week. We'd like to thank each and every one of the subscribers. Can't believe that we're up to 4,700 subscribers now. We'll be 5,000 right around the corner. So if you think that we got a good deal, Orange Wires Garage. What is up, everyone? Mike here with the Orange Wires Garage, and welcome back to the Orange Wires Garage YouTube channel. We've got our 69 Ford F100 all shined up and ready to go to the Rod Run this week. We just got a few days left, but we'll see you up there. We're not real sure exactly where we're going to be yet, but we're going to be there. Look us up, hit us up for a t-shirt. In the last episode, we finished up the oak on this bed, and my, it turned out amazing. So be sure and check that video out. But that's enough about the 69 Ford F100. Let's get to the Jeep. A few episodes back, we got this Jeep Wrangler JL running and driving, and man, it just wants to go. So we thought we'd kind of finish everything up and do a price breakdown on this Jeep. So we don't like much just putting this and that back together on the inside. And she is a 2018 Jeep Wrangler JLU. It's a beauty of a Jeep. It runs like a champ. It's a 4-cylinder turbo with the hybrid battery pack of 48 volts. It's just raring to go. And we bought this Jeep in the situation that it was in for a cheap price. We only paid $10,000 for it. 10,000 bucks for a $30,000 Jeep. That is a really good deal. So as you know, when we got this Jeep, the engine was locked up. It had a lot of electronic issues. It just sat around for a couple of years, no top on it. So we went ahead and we took everything apart on the inside, and that's what we're getting back to right now. We're getting everything put back together. So let's give you a few more price breakdowns of what we spent and how we spent it on some of the things that we did to this Jeep. So after we bought the Jeep, it did have some electronic issues, but before you can troubleshoot any of that, we had to buy ourselves a battery, and that cost $192. The next thing we knew we needed was a PCM or ECM or ECU, which is a powertrain control module for this Jeep. So we picked up one of those for $127. And then we needed to pick up an instrument cluster as well for $299. We bought a drivetrain control module, and then we had to spend a little bit of money, around $100 or so, getting a few things programmed like the PCM and getting that going for us, but it still didn't get us where we needed to be. So after we got the ECM program, we still couldn't get it going. We knew it needed a lot of things like the body control module program, and we also needed an electronic shift module. So we went ahead and ordered some of that stuff, and then we got ourselves some cleaning supplies, and we worked on cleaning the inside and cleaning the outside and getting everything looking better. We found a terrible thing. We found out that our transmission was full of water. Our fuel tank was full of water. The Jeep had a lot of issues just from sitting around and maybe sitting around in a pond full of water. Who knows? So we wound up having to change out all the transmission fluid. We changed out the filter, and that transmission fluid is really expensive. We wound up getting 6 quarts on Amazon for $120. And we also had to buy the steering control module, which consisted of the controls for the hardtop and all that we really needed anyway. So we knew we were going to have to get the keys programmed, the body control module programmed, and there was just no other way to do it than to put the Jeep up on the trailer once more and haul it up to the dealer. The dealer took a look at it. I thought they were going to fuss about it, but they were really cool. We took it to Mountain Valley Motors up in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and those guys took care of us. They were able to program the body control module. They programmed both the keys. It was the absolute first signs of life into this Jeep, and it was at that time that we knew that we were going to get it running, but we still had a ways to go. We still had a little bit more money to spend, so we wound up spending $142 at Mountain Valley Motors for that. Then we had to get the generator. So this thing has the hybrid control module. So the generator on this thing is huge, and it's also water cooled. And those things are $900 from Jeep. So we found one on eBay for around $350. So we ordered that generator, shipping and all. We got it for $355. So then we had to order like the center stack, up in the dash controls and all that. And it was back ordered from the dealer. We just got it in, and that was $214. We waited around and we got the generator put on. We ordered a coolant pump, and then we ordered a vacuum pump, and then we got the center stack installed. We could get the Jeep to start at that point. There was no way it would move out of its tracks because it needed to get the fuel pedal programmed, which is a crazy thing to have to get that done. But we got that done. We put it on the trailer for the third and final time, and we took it out and we got that gas pedal programmed up. And then the Jeep fired up to life, and we were able to hit the road and test it out for the very first time. We felt like that we were in a good spot. So we ordered the Android radio, we wired that up, and we got that working. And in order to get this Jeep going, we had to go through almost every single electronic module that there was. We had the great big list, and we checked the fuse box, the body control module, we replaced that and programmed that. We replaced the powertrain control module. The ABS module was good. Had to replace the instrument panel cluster. The tire pressure monitor sensors, they're all good. They just need to be programmed. The transmission control module was good. Airbag module was good. We had to replace the radio frequency hub. We tested out the electronic power steering module, and that was good. The Parktronic system was online and good. The passenger seat module was good. The hybrid control processor was replaced and programmed. The steering column control module was also replaced and programmed. The electronic shift module was replaced and programmed. The drivetrain control module was replaced and programmed. The secure gateway module was replaced and programmed. Pretty much every single module had to be gone through and tested and checked and or replaced and programmed. So with all those parts and all that labor and loading it on the trailer 3 times and getting these modules programmed, you would think that we had a ton of money in this Jeep, but we only paid $10,000 for it. It's a $30,000 Jeep with only 30,000 miles. It is a 2018 automatic 4-wheel drive Jeep Wrangler JLU. It's got a lot of options. As you saw on the inside, it's a sweet, sweet ride. And this Jeep, the grand total with all the parts and all the labor and the price we paid for it, $12,555. So we're sitting in this Jeep for $12,500, and it's a $30,000 Jeep all day long, any day of the week, and you just can't find another one like it for the price that we got it. Probably the only one in the United States of America. So we think we knocked a home run on this Jeep. So this Jeep has been my daily driver ever since we got it running. We've been working on the old Ford F100 for a long, long time and hadn't said a lot about the Jeep, but while we hadn't been talking about it, I've been working on it, just working the little kinks out of it, been driving it every single day. It's a fun Jeep to drive, and everything is working like it should. So if you think that we got a good deal for $12,555 in this Jeep, leave it in the comments down below. Let us know what you're thinking. We will be at the Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee on the 15th and 16th of September, which is the end of this week. We'll post it on our Instagram at Orange Wires Garage, where we're going to be and what times, because we're not real sure yet. We're just winging it as we go. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel already, we've got new and exciting things coming. Catch you guys next time. We'll see you at the Rod Run. We're out.